Right, hello and good evening to well to all our viewers and across platforms, and welcome to the success story. We have Manjunath today with us, who has made his transition successfully. Manjunath, am I audible?
Yeah, sir. Am I audible?
Yes. Could you?
Uh, yeah,
Okay,
am I
yeah.
visible right now?
Now we have you. Yes. All right. So, hearty congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir.
Okay, wonderful. Is this your first job?
Technically, yes.
I see. Oh, wonderful. Great. That's great. That makes it even more special. All right. So we yeah, there's a little bit that we would like to hear from you today, and also about your journey. And there will be a few questions that come your way from a lot of people who are aspiring in this area, right? So would you want to start by introducing yourself?
Yeah, I'm Manjunath. Currently doing as a business analyst in Matasma Digital Technology. I joined DataMites in the course as certified data engineering. I was good in both the data analytics, data science, and business analytics data analyst. I previously worked as a trainer in a tech company called Abhiantrix in the domain of data science. So I have trained across a lot of engineering professors, students. That's all about that.
Okay, wonderful. When did you start your training journey?
Yeah, I started my training journey when I was in the second year of engineering. Trained the diploma students. From there, I started that.
All right. So this went on for a few years before you wanted to do this program for.
Yeah.
Okay, CDE, is it? So you just finished CDE. That was like a few months back.
Yeah, I finished the CD course when I was, I think December, at the December that, and all the certificates, IBAC, NASCOM, along with the client project was done in February. That's what the thing is.
Okay, wonderful. All right, great. Okay, so you did come from a background where you had a bit of an exposure to
Yeah,
programming and somewhere to some of the tools, right? So what was the what was your idea of going into data engineering?
yeah, I was good in both the data science and business analytics and data analytics. This was the one particular thing I was missing. And my friend was, his name was Sharon, where he is currently working as a data engineer in Informatica. And he told me about that data engineering. I got to know about this, and it was a bit of fascinating. And once I got to know that data engineering is have such a importance in the data field, then to fill that gap where I was missing in completely for full-fledged data expert like data science, data analytics, and data engineer, I kind up with this data engineering course where I initially searched a lot of institutes to join, and gone through all those brochures and what they teach. And I particularly liked this data mites course where they individually gone through all the possible fields of data engineering, what might be the things they can learn as a fresher. So that what drive me to take that course.
Very nice. All right. So we'd like to hear a little more about the training. Was it an offline program that you attended?
Actually, I asked the team that I want the on offline course, but at that particular instant of time, there was no offline course, so I would gone through online. But there was no difference regarding that offline and online. I felt even though in online, trainers were individually asking the students, "Are you clear about the topics?" If we are not clear, yeah, actually, CDL requires a lot of interactions. So some like example in AWS, Apache Kafka, like where for example a lot of trainers named Karimullah sirs, and those individually peoples are to taking care of the things very well, that online and offline are not they impactful. Like they make that online so impactful. Like they used to ask to share. They take us as panelists, and they ask to take share your screen. Then they individually solve their problems. And even though if we have doubts, we have that tickets in the that's helped me.
Okay, very nice. All right. Okay, so and this was like any so if you're looking towards this journey, could you tell us a little more about that field in terms of, what are the tools that you picked up?
Yeah, business analyst together requires a lot of complex solutions which should be derived from organizations, not only simple startups, then unicorns, from organizations groups. There we requires a lot of complex tools, like we particularly right now in Power BI, Excel. That all not only in this context. We need also requires a lot of things like board and a plan. And these are all the next level tools which are organizations right now looking forward and like that stuff. And I do ensure that for BI, what the course the outlines are from the DataMites given right now,
Right.
that should be great. Where we can join as a data analyst and business analyst. So if we focus on towards solving problems, like complex problems, getting into good and effective solutions, that would be great for the business analyst.
Okay, very nice. All right. Okay, so I think we have, okay, yeah, I think the first question is coming your way for the mock interview. How was your experience with the PAT team's mock interview?
Yeah, in this particular instant, I think that some comparatively everything mock interview will be difficult. Even though I faced this, even though the real interview was bit easy compared to the mock interview.
All right.
So if we crack the mock interview, that would be good. So we should not think that they are becoming very tight like that. But initially, then only I got to know. So I think you only taken my first interview, I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
then I got to know the first and foremost way to particularly how to get into the interview professionally. Then I fine-tuned myself. Being in a raw format, having the skills is not at all good. We should have good communication skills, and we should go towards how to communicate the answer perfectly. No, telling the answer is not enough. We need to tell the
Right.
answer which they require.
Right. So that's wonderful. That's a great insight. And so somewhere this was like you had, I think, prior to the mock interview there was a bit of back and forth. The resume building also happened with the PAT. Uh,
Yeah, in that context, the DataMites team is very good, where they focus on not only towards one particular aspect into end to end. Like I didn't remember that name of that my support team. She individually helped me, like in the Matasma technology, what particular things they might ask, meant individual company questions. And then also there they asked for me to go through the excels. She also provided me the resources where from the data mites to go through the things, and in the interview I should crack that was helped me a lot. And in the even in the resume building sessions also, even though I got 80% resume 80 years, but again I from the team they student me resume again and again from 3 times. But right now my 80 my resume is ATS friendly. And even though now also I apply minimum 96%, I got that's the support I got from the DataMites. Togetherly everything from the DataMites I have got very well.
Right. Great to hear that, Manjunath. I'm sure the team will be pleased with your feedback as well. So
Even though in that context, I want to add my RM, Ganesh sir. He has also helped me in a lot of things. He individually taken care of mine, each and every course, from that course to that certificates, client projects, internship, everybody, everything. He only guided me like that stuff.
very nice. All right. Okay, great. Okay. So this is basically it. I think when the mock interview happened, you had like a few rounds before you cracked it.
Yeah, I completed my mock interview at the third round.
Third attempt. Okay, great. All right. Nice. I think by the time you almost collect a bank of questions as well, isn't it?
Yeah, first time I got to realize that I before the mock interview I didn't prepare. I just thought that I have that amount of skills. Let me get into the competition. Let us see if there is any other fine tuning structure needed. Then you only taken that interview. There I got to realize my basics are stumbled. I need to go through. Then and the answer which I give was not up to the mark. Then next again that I was not focusing towards every aspect, like Kubernetes and I like Dockers. The data engineers requires a lot of conceptuals like AWS, and their AWS CLIs and the questions which are asked that were very good. And then the final round was taken by Karimullah sir. It was very yeah, that the questions were good, but at that time I was very fine tuned. I got to gone through each and every tools, possible tools, and I asked the questions, which are all the questions provided from the data mites, have gone thoroughly. And even though with the projects that also I gone through, so on that particular time I was able to deliver the projects and interviews.
Right. Great. Great. Wonderful. Okay. I think how many projects did you end up doing?
Collectively in the DataMites, I have gone through two client projects. Sorry, two capstone projects and one client projects.
Okay. All right. So, correct. Is there basically, let's say you had some of the questions coming from the mock interview and a lot of things that you picked up during your projects. Where do you see in this the final interview where you landed the job? The
Yeah, that
questions
was
were
a bit different. No, yeah, that was the mock interview was completely related towards CD.
okay.
But yeah, I asked the team that I am good enough to handle other domain also. Can they provided me that also? Like I was in the CD. This opportunity was belonged to a data analyst. That's the thing. So they provided me data analyst and like business analyst. I was a bit interested the business, like it is my hobby and like that stuff, so I cracked that.
Okay, very nice. All right. So, and this what were like? So, a lot of people will be interested in analyst kind of a role, and we see not only data engineers and also data scientists who see that as a starting point, right? So,
Yeah,
was there any specifics about like what kind of did they tell you? Okay, this is the kind of project you are expected to work on. Did that discussion happen?
currently I joined the company day before, means so Monday from the, so I
Okay,
don't
great. All
have
right.
that.
Okay, all right. So there's a bit of now the onboarding processes that are
Yeah, that's what.
undergoing. Okay, great. All right. Where is this, Manjunath? Is it in what city? Bangalore?
In Bangalore, that HSR of sector 5, behind that Agara Lake.
All right. And do you stay close by?
Yeah, nearby that Madiwal I am staying right now.
Oh, okay, great. All right. Yeah, that's very important in Bangalore to
Yeah,
not to, yeah, spend hours in the traffic. Okay, great, wonderful. I think yeah, there's a lot that we picked up along the way, and somewhere you are having a very comprehensive perspective. Given that you also done a bit of training, right? So where do you see yourself in 5 years, Manjunath?
I see myself in the next 5 years, like up to the mark, like next 2 to 3 years, like senior consultancy, like data. As a business analyst right now, I'm business senior business consultant. Then project or product management. Then individual client handling, like that stuff. I need to go through it. That.
Wonderful. Great. Right. Good to have that clarity. And we wish you all the very best for that
Yeah.
journey and many more, achievements to your name. Right. Thank you so much, Manjunath. Congrats once again. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah. Thank you so much.